The family of the world's top tennis champ Novak Djokovic claims he is being treated like a prisoner over his vaccination status. The sports star finding himself holed up in an immigration detention hotel in Australia after being told he does not qualify for a medical exemption to play in the Australian Open. Djokovic now faces deportation and has a court hearing on Monday. Now, Australia says he is free to leave if he wants to. In case you didn't know, Australia imposes some of the most draconian restrictions on the planet for the unvaccinated.
You may only leave home for 3 reasons: medical treatment, including COVID testing or vaccination; for essential goods and services like groceries, power tokens, medications; to provide care and support to a family member or person who cannot support themselves. Work is not a reason to leave the home for the unvaccinated.
Hey, Vagoda, I'm going to come to you first on this. Would you ever swim back to Australia even for a visit?
Well, that's a great question. That's a great question, Dagan, but I'll have to defer to Mr. Gutfeld. He is an expert in this. Love your hair.
Thank you, Mr. Vagoda.
Dagan, you know what Australia has done? It's validated all your kind of weird relatives that you used to think were conspiracy freaks, right? The people that would send you disjointed emails with different typeface, who had on their bingo card, the government will use COVID to create a police state. And now it turns out they are absolutely right, at least in Australia. Australia used to be cool. You had the road warrior. You had exotic animals. You had the guy with a giant knife. Now it's like a sad combination of high school detention and house arrest. And it's like their citizens have to sit and take it. It could go on indefinitely in Australia, which is why America is so special, because our politicians know this is a country born from rising up. This country was born from having said, this is it. We're not doing this anymore. We're throwing the tea into the river. We are a country of fighters, and we will do it again by February 1st. Because you know what? We can. We got the Second Amendment. We run this country.
Well, to your point, though, Geraldo, Australia certainly had that reputation for being free and wild. Why hadn't there been an uprising?
First of all, I can't imagine what Greg was just saying about the Second Amendment and the February 1st. I don't get it at all. I don't know what he's threatening.
No, you didn't. No, I wasn't threatening, Geraldo. Let me explain it to you. The reason why this is a free country is because we have the right to bear arms.
Oh, well. Let me say, I sailed my boat to Darwin, Australia, Northern Australia there, and they went through that boat like, I had a colonoscopy to get into Australia. No nonsense. You guys always, extol the virtue of strong borders. Australia doesn't mess around. Djokovic, broke the rules. They were ham-handed the way they handled his case. He is the 20-time Grand Slam champion. I regret that, but rules are rules, and countries are just desperate to deal with this crazy epidemic. Everyone's trying, and there's no room for ego. Let me put it that way.
Jesse, the rules were obviously not clear, because he would not have gone, and I'm not going to go into the weeds on this, but they were not clear, number one. And the bigger issue is just how, this is the draconian of the draconian, where you had the military going door to door over the summer enforcing the government's quarantine orders. The military.
I'm not going to go into the weeds on this with you either. Shocking. I will say this. Australia has violated one of my core principles, which is that celebrities deserve special treatment. And this man is not just a celebrity. He is the greatest tennis player of all time. He has 20 Grand Slams. He's tied with Nadal and Federer for 20, and he's younger than those guys, so he's going to break the record. Would Australia disrespect Switzerland, where Federer's from? Would they disrespect Spain, where Nadal is from?
Serbia.
They're disrespecting Serbia by doing this. And many people are asking, why would they do that? I am one of those people that are asking that. He's also allegedly in a hotel room with rodents. Let's just say a rodent bites his wrist, gets infected, has to be hospitalized. Can't do a drop shot. Can't do topspin. Can't slice a serve. Australia is going to have to apologize to the international tennis community, Serbia, and all the networks that carry the Grand Slams. There actually could be foul play here. Spain and Switzerland, I know Switzerland's often neutral, but they could have conspired, Nadal and Federer, to make sure the Joker doesn't leave that island. So then they can propel themselves to the #1 title. I'm just saying it deserves an investigation.
That's as incomprehensible as Gutfeld.
No,
Some would say more incomprehensible.
But by the way, Martha, celebrities, at least, that's why Geraldo was probably upset about the boat search, because he thinks celebrities do deserve
You don't
special
recognize
treatment.
me down under?
Jesse's right about that.
There's something coming up in the next segment about people who are obsessed with celebrity, and it's going to be very interesting, so I tell everyone to stick around for that. But I would just say this, that the Chicago Teachers Union might consider moving to Australia because they would be right in line with the leadership there who says work is not a reason to leave your home. So maybe there's a marriage made in heaven there between the CTU and the president of Australia. Craziness going on.
Crazy.
That's it.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.